What's up, guys? You know your boys are back with another one, man. Shout out to everybody on Patreon and Discord, man. If you're not part of those platforms, make sure you check it out, man. We're doing Seth and Violence today, man. Shout out to our boy Seth and Violence, man. If you ever checked out none of his videos, man, go back. We did what? Gravedigger? We did like 4 or 5. Not today.
Moving on.
Man.
Like it's 420 on Easter Sunday.
Man.
Remember that one? Yeah.
Man. So this is the artist spotlight part of our segment on our channel, guys. We try to highlight artists that are doing big things and trying to ascend and master their craft and try to get their music out there, man.
And just heard.
Man, Seth, how talented is Seth, man? This motherfucker plays instruments.
Multi-instrumentalist.
Yeah, produces his own music, man.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
he does. He's a one-stop shop. He does it all. Make sure y'all check out Seth's YouTube channel because he pretty much takes you through the journey of just song making and all this other stuff. And actually, Seth just sent us an email here. He was saying that he kind of just bought an MPC player, so he's been making beats. He said he put out a whole bunch of like just videos as of recent. So make sure you check out his YouTube channel to kind of see his musical journey. We have a lot of like music nerds, and I mean that in a very complimentary way. We have a lot of music nerds that follow our channel, so I think you guys will find that fascinating. And yeah, today we're doing what are we doing? Game of Life.
Yes, sir.
And this is a song that Seth did back in 2013. So this is older than some of the stuff we've done, some of the reactions we've done in terms of song from Seth. And it looks like it was from his solo album, The World Does Not Exist, and he played all live instruments on this album. And it looks like this song specifically is about like the lyrics are about interdimensional beings that control all life on Earth and always have. You know what I mean? He worked with the great Don Lawrence on this as well.
Vocal coach, right?
For his vocals and doing his screams on this. So
I guess Don Lawrence worked with what? Lady Gaga,
Biohazard,
Mick Jagger, fucking
Axl
Whitney
Rose.
Houston, I mean, God
so
dang.
Man,
it's a big deal.
This looks like it's gonna be interesting, man. I don't want to like. Sometimes I think when we read too much, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to tune people up, but I don't want to spoil any real raw reaction. So I want it to be raw. You know what I'm saying? But always a pleasure doing Seth, man. Love somebody that's just following their passion, because a big part of me just thinks that Seth, regardless of, it's not even about just the money, it's just about the love of music and just doing this because he loves to do it. So obviously it'd be nice to make some money too, but I just feel like regardless of money, Seth is always just gonna do music. That's just the perception I have. So let's get to it, man.
Yeah, man.
Seth and Violence, man. You know, even though this song didn't start off, when he made this song, he was under his government name. Now it's under Seth and Violence. You know what I mean? So he switched it. So let's see, man. Seth and Violence, Game of Life. I mean, let's just, I think you had mentioned something about us, like, you know, when you came in with the screaming. I think you sent us an email, Seth, and you were like, I don't know if y'all gonna like the screaming, but fuck all that for now.
But thanks for the heads up. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but we're a little bit more, you know, we're prime for some shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we've heard a lot of wild stuff in the metal world. But you're playing all the instruments in this, man. That's kind of what's grabbing my attention, because I really like the way this started in terms of the heaviness in that and the tone. And then I'm hearing the drums in the background, and you know, and then the sort of descending chords that I'm hearing that you're playing. So I'm just saying, this is all you. I want the audience to know this is all Seth doing this. So the screaming is whatever.
I get it.
We'll see how it goes as we progress with the song, but you playing all the instruments live, I always think that's just, I'm always fascinated with that, man. I'm like, yo, that's just dope.
And it's super dope because check out his song Gravedigger. Or Digger, excuse me, not Diggler. We just did another song. Gravedigger. Check out that song because to George's point of how he's able to play all the instruments, he's good at producing too. He had a partner like "Time to Die." I was saying that shit for weeks. "Time to Die." He had like it was almost like he was scratching. Yeah. So producing, not only playing the music, but the way he's able to put that thing together.
And I think he said he programmed those, Ryan. He programmed the music. When you say producing, because he programmed the song, that song. He programmed the drums, programmed a lot of the bass and everything on the synths or something like that, he said. So to your point.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, that's dope, man. But again, the difference between being able to do that and also playing live instruments.
Yeah, man.
I think you had said, he said he had worked with like a jazz teacher as well. And looks like he said he was taking jazz guitar lessons around the time he made this song. And he built the verses, bridge, and chorus around the harmonic chord structure of Duke Ellington's Take a Train. So I got to hear that.
Yeah.
You know, to kind of peep that. But and he said he built the rest of the song on top of it. So he said his teacher was an old school jazz teacher, I believe, and he applied jazz chords to this song. So I'm going to be listening out for that. But it's just dope.
Yeah, man.
That he's just sort of a student of the game, man.
I love this right here. Yeah. I love the way this sounds like chords. Yep. So that's him fucking going crazy right there. It does seem like he's layering another beat on top of one, another groove.
You know what, man?
Okay. Yeah, hold on. Pause it a second. Pause it a second before we get into that. Say what you was about to say, because I got something to say and I don't want you to forget it.
Yeah, no. The funny thing is I was going to be like, you know what? Don't know if this is my favorite. I was going to say that from Seth, but I do appreciate the instrumentation, and there are certain parts that I really like is what I was about to say prior to
this transition.
This transition. Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
This pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What I was going to say before we got there, too, because that's why I wanted you to make that point before. I wanted to get a true reaction of how you felt before we got here.
Yeah.
What I was going to say before we got here is I can hear the it almost sounds like there's an initial groove, because he said that he took a jazz kind of structure and kind of layered his the guitar powerful riffs and kind of punk elements. I don't know if that's punk, but it feels punk, right? Over top of it, and I can hear that. I can hear there's a initial groove in the background on the structure of the song, and he's just and he still has those powerful chords too. So it's almost like three different song structures in one. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. So that's what I wanted to get that out and say that, because I always wait sometimes and we don't pause, and I fucking forget to say it at the end of the fucking video. So I hear that, but I am very interested to see where he goes with this transition. That sounds like that's about to get crazy, like right up my alley.
Yeah, this transition right here into this pocket, boy.
Yeah,
pull it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might be the hardest shit you ever did. And this is in 2013?
Yeah, I know.
This might be the hardest thing I've ever heard from you, Seth. And by hard, I mean the best thing I've ever heard from you, bro. This shit right here, because you got the dance. But then this, and then the dooku, right?
Yeah.
All layered on, layered and synchronized together.
And he called it though.
Yeah.
He called it. He said at the beginning, I don't know if you'll be into it, but I'm because I think he said something along the lines, I don't know if you'll be into the scream, because I'm screaming the whole beginning of the song. He's like, but I'm interested to find out. He's like, but the second part. Yeah, the second part.
Because Seth is also, he rocks with Lost in Vegas. So Seth is, I think Seth, you might be on our Patreon as well. Like, shout out to everybody that's on our Patreon.
Exactly.
I think Seth's on our Patreon. So Seth is like an OG Lost in Vegas like just viewer.
Yeah.
So he knows what we like. So him saying that, I'm pulling that back.
Yeah, that was nasty.
Yeah, like that. Get that to anybody. Get that to Metallica. Sell that to anybody, and that's working. That ain't just for you. That's just hot. Period.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Got the bass. Yeah.
Ooh, good drumming too.
He did all this shit. That's dope, man.
The double bass in there?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
Yeah.
That should have been.
Yeah, you should have started with that shit.
Start and finish.
Should have started with that.
Start and finish.
Well, yes, but I mean, if you wanted to, kind of go off and do something abstract.
Give us 10 seconds of some abstract and then get to that for a minute and 50 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
George ain't coming off that. I hear you though.
Because you speaking for you and I'm speaking for me. I'm like,
no.
I'm speaking for me.
You speaking for both of us.
Okay.
I agree with all that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just going with the narrative
We
like this.
We got to lead into the metalheads. Y'all love saying that. No, but you wouldn't appreciate the second part unless you heard the bullshit first. I'm not saying that is bullshit. But when we don't like songs in the past, when we like a second part of a song more, yeah, but you need, because they'll specifically say you need the harshness. They'll say certain words. You need the harshness and the unpleasant stuff to appreciate. Nah. Give me the shit that I like the entire song. No, there is something to be said because there is a lead into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you hear that change, but I just don't think you need much of anything before that for me to like that for the vast majority of the song. That transition that we stopped and have loved, that showed that we love. So from that point on, that transition,
it was nasty. Nasty.
You got crazy, and that's to me a great song.
Yes, it is.
In itself, not just for you and he's an artist that's trying to do his thing by himself, and Lost in Vegas is just showing him some love, and hopefully he can get to no. Just put that section on any metal album by anybody, and I would react the exact same. That second part was fire.
Love it, man. Love it. And just getting back to that point, I'm not mad at that being the whole song. By the way. I agree with you. On that. I'm just going with the narrative of you're, Seth, you're in the lab trying to come up with something and you want to give something creative, and you kind of know that this, because you knew that we would love that part. I think you kind of said that in the email that we would love that part. Yep. So going with that narrative, if you're going to include it, I would do it in opposite order. I think you get the listener, or at least the Lost in Vegas listener, rocking first, and then you go into your creative bag. Even though I still thought that ending part was creative, and I, quite frankly, man, I have always appreciated your music, Seth, and how you're able to play all the instruments and produce your own music. I've always thought that was super dope, and you were a super talented dude, but I didn't know you had that kind of slickness in you. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I didn't know it was like, this shit right here is super slick. Do not abandon. I feel like you abandoned this sound. I feel like you're just like, I'm gonna go a different direction. All the other songs, and I've appreciated the other songs that you've sent to us, but this right here, if you got that kind of sauce and you're playing all the instruments too, you got that kind of sauce. Oh, dude, we need to get on a phone call, and maybe we need to produce you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you need
executive produce.
Executive produce. Yeah, exactly. DJ Khaled the situation.
Yeah, put that there and put that there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing shit.
Exactly.
But I can tell you where to put what.
Yeah, because that right there is fire,
and
man.
That would have made playlists had the first part been first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got to the second part, just cut it off. But since we're starting with the part that I didn't like, which was the screaming and all that, like you said, I'm glad you said that. You know what I mean? So I feel like I have more free will to be like, good, I'm glad you said that. We probably wouldn't like it, because I don't like it. Because that's first, I don't know if I can rock it, but man, that second part,
man. My God.
And I think a lot of our metalhead subs, shout out to everybody that's watching this video, will appreciate really the whole song, right? Because there was some dissonance early in that almost felt like, they love shit like that, dissonance and all that. Like, there's just some dissonance earlier on in the first part where I was like, I don't know if I like that in addition to the screaming, but they appreciate, you sort of the music theory of it all. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
We don't always appreciate the music theory of it all. We just know what we like when we hear it. But yeah, man, the second part to that, and the fact that you just play every instrument, the way you layered that second part with the drums. The drumming was nasty too. I thought I heard some really dope double bass work with the solo and those little to keep the sort of middle groove there. I just thought that you did an excellent job, man.
Yeah.
I really do.
I mean,
shout out to Duke Ellington if that inspired whatever the fuck. I don't know what part of that Duke Ellington inspired. Shout out to the great, Duke Ellington, man. But yeah, that was nasty. You had said something about you take the jazz chords and make it dirty. So whatever you did to make it dirty, the tone, the tone on top of that, everything was really dope, man.
Yeah, man. So don't abandon that sound. Yeah. Please.
Yeah, seriously. So I think it's so. But one thing that Seth has said is that he just, I think you had mentioned, when you kind of gave us information and sent us emails in the past, how you jumped from band to band and it was just annoying having to deal with all different types of personalities and taste, and you just enjoy doing it by yourself because you're just the freedom of doing what you want to do. So I do appreciate that. Yeah. I do. If you want to do a fucking, because I think you had a song with reggae, right? Was that 420? One song had a reggae, or not bachata, but reggaeton. You said specifically it was like reggaeton, but with metal. Hey, man, I respect it. Do what you want to do. But in terms of what I think is the hottest shit I personally think you've done, I think it's that second part of this song. Yeah. Personally.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? So salute. And my man Seth is such a hip hop head. You commented on the Wu-Tang. Yeah. Wu-Tang in the back. You commented on the Stevie Wonder vinyls that we had in the back. So Seth is a full-on music fan, period. Incorporating jazz, reggaeton, hip hop, metal, rock. Dude, that's beautiful. It is, man. That's I think that's why we rock with each other. Yeah. Because we appreciate music, man, and we could see that you're a lover of music. So shout out to Seth and Violence, man. Thoroughly enjoyed that one, man. And if y'all like what y'all saw or heard, make sure y'all check my man Seth out. Show him some love on his YouTube channel. Follow him on, Spotify, and all of his information, of course, will be in the description. And that's it. If you enjoyed that, guys, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan, Las Vegas. We out.